The temptation to glamorize suicide has been in storytelling for a very long time. Think about Romeo and Juliet. It seems like this star-crossed lovers who both tragically die, but it proves their undying love for one another. But it's two lives that were cut short. It's two stories that ended before they were supposed to. It didn't actually make it romantic. It made it such a shock and horrible way to end life. And I think with all of the popularization of 13 Reasons Why, we're tempted to have that Romeo-Juliet moment for different reasons. It's not necessarily a star-crossed lovers thing. With 13 Reasons Why, it's more, I just was so hurt. I was just facing so much pain that I was going to leave messages and let everyone know exactly how they hurt me, and I was going to have the final say. Now, that's one viewpoint for 13 Reasons Why. I know other people have viewed it for the lens of, telling stories that are important and finally being honest about things that happen in youth culture. There's so many debates on whether it was good or bad, and I'm not here to have that debate. What I am here to say is that there is an important message that needs to be out there to de-glamorize suicide. You see, it's not a glamorous thing. It's this silent thing, actually. 13 Reasons Why gave us this illusion that once you're gone, everyone will just understand you and want to take selfies at your locker and feel bad about how they treated you and remember you and change their ways because of you. I just don't believe that that's true. I think it's important for us to understand there is no glamour in it. I think the show alluded to that idea, but didn't do it strong enough. So there was this scene when Tony and Clay had gone climbing up the stony mountain, the stony wall. And when they're at the top, Tony was asking Clay, have you ever seen a crime scene? And then he goes to share how he was there when he found Hannah, who had just committed suicide. And Clay was like, what was it like? Like, that's awful, but, what was it like? And Tony said it was very quiet. There were cops just doing their jobs. And there's an element of real truth to that. So there's no dramatic music. There's no, piercing of the soul to all these people who had ever interacted with Hannah. Like, it was a quiet moment. It was over. It was a permanent solution to temporary problems. Now, I understand that those temporary problems that Hannah was facing were huge and extraordinarily painful, and that was valid. Her pain and the reasons which led her to feel very sad, very hopeless, those were real reasons, but she chose the wrong solution. And how sad. So we don't see Hannah graduating high school. We don't see her graduating college. We don't see her getting married, having kids, living a dream, living a goal, becoming a journalist or a writer, or just becoming whatever she wants to be. Like, we don't see any of that. It's not romantic to cut short a life when there's so much living to be done. And even if you say, maybe there isn't so much living for me, like my life is over, it's not. Your life is not over. It might be a fight to go find those goals that are going to be accomplished, or to live a different dream, or to get in a different environment where you're safe, or to pursue a different type of home life that maybe you and your spouse make one day with your kids. Like, it is not over. I refuse to believe it. And I just don't want to leave inside the hearts and minds of young people who are hurting an idea that suicide is glamorous and everyone will get me after I do this. What if instead you were to do something very brave and risky and courageous to actually tell someone how you're feeling right now? Will they get you? Probably not 100%. But I find I don't always need someone to get me 100%. I just need them to want to get me some and want to be with me in a little bit more than they are right now. And I bet you need someone in your life just to get you a little bit more too. Share your life, live your life, find a new life through responsible choices, through healthy choices. There is so much more out there, even if you are facing a tremendous amount of pain and difficulty right now. Suicide's not glamorous. I'm upset that there's a TV show that made us think that it is. Somehow we overcame the Romeo and Juliet thing. I'm hoping that together we all overcome this one too.